Hi all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ekta and I'm back again with another lesson on Power App series. In today's lesson, we are diving into one of the most important topics in Dynamic 365 CRM, which is security roles. So if you have ever wondered how to control who sees what in your CRM or how to protect sensitive data, this video is for you. We'll cover what security roles are, how they work, and when to use them. So what are security roles? Security roles define what a user can see, create, update, or delete in CRM. They are built on the principle of role based access control. So instead of giving permissions one by one, you can assign roles. So in our case of hospital management app, we can have roles like doctor, nurse, or admin, and that role carries the right privileges. This ensures data protection, compliance, and a smoother user experience. Now let's move to the demo. So now I am inside my model driven app. To access security role, I have to click this gear icon and go to advanced settings. Within this, I have to click on security and then security roles. So here I'm getting list of all the security roles within my organization. I have already created a security role called doctor. So now I am going to use this existing doctor security role to create a new role called patient. So for this, I'll click copy security role and I'll give the new security role name as patient and I'll click copy. This creates a new security role instantly. So instead of giving access on each of the entity, we can simply copy one security role to another and then we can modify the permissions on the new security role based on our requirement. So I'll go back to security role and I'll open the patient security role now. Let's open this. Okay, now let's see the permission of patient table on the patient security role. So a patient can create their own record. So I'll give just a user level privilege here because they're not supposed to create record for somebody else. Then they should not read any other user's record or patient record, right? So they can only read their patient record, they can write their patient record, um, or, or they can update their patient record, and they're not supposed to delete anything, so I'm not giving any permission on the delete. The patient record should be appended to the doctor table and many other different tables. So I'll give append and append to both as business unit, and they are not supposed to assign their records, so I'll give it none, and let's say share also as none. I'll save this record. So I want them to give view level read permission over here. They're not supposed to write anything on doctor profile, they're not supposed to delete anything. And for append and append to also, I'll give the business unit level permission, and they're not supposed to assign or share doctor's record with anybody else. Okay, keeping this change, I'll save this record. So one important thing which I talked about over here is business unit. So what is business unit? So let's think about a scenario where one hospital has multiple branches within a city. Okay, so here I've taken an example of Bangalore city. So Within Bangalore, I have let's say two different branches, one in Indranagar, one in Kormangla. So Indranagar and Kormangla will be two business units whose parent will be Bangalore business unit, and the parent of Bangalore business unit is set as the root business unit. So I hope this clears the concept of business unit over here. Another important thing which many people get confused upon is what is append and append to permission. Create, read, write, delete, assign, and share. They are straightforward, very simple. So, append permission lets a user link a child record to a parent record, whereas append to allows a user to be referenced by a child record on its lookup field. So, in our case, where we have patient and a doctor table, so in order to add a doctor lookup to a patient form, a user should have an append privilege on the patient table. Then only the doctor lookup, then only the value of doctor will be available on the doctor lookup. Now, to get that doctor record associated to the patient record, we should have append to privilege on the doctor table. So both are required, append on the patient and append to on the doctor. Without both of these, we will get an insufficient permission error upon saving the patient record. I hope this clears the confusion between append and append to. Now let's talk about some best practices. We should keep roles simple and aligned to job functions, use the least privilege principle, give only what's needed, test with sample users before rolling it out, and combine roles when necessary, but avoid overlap that causes confusion. So that's the end. Security roles are the backbone of Dynamic 365 CRM governance. They protect sensitive data, simplify user experience, and ensure compliance. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned in the next lesson. In the next lesson, we'll explore about solutions, how to package them, and move from one environment to another. Thank you.